Recording.
Welcome to David Bradley Show with your host, David Bradley.
How's it going, everybody? I appreciate you tuning in and checking out the show. We plan on having a little bit of fun because me and this young lady have been trying to get a time to get her into the studio and hang out because she has some really good songs and she has some really good voice, I think. The only thing that bugs me is, like I've said 100 times before, when you hear the accent that they talk in and then they sing, where in the hell did the accent go? That's the only thing that bugs me. I don't know why. It's just crazy. But anyway, we're going to sit here and have a conversation with Miss B. Smith.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm tired.
I'm tired too. I am tired. I'm a little bit croaky. I'm a little bit hoarse. But yeah, I'm good. I'm excited to be here. So thank you for having me.
So what all have you been doing since you got back?
Oh, mumming mainly, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean since I got back in the States? Since I got back home from the States?
No. Back over here.
Oh, back over here. Oh,
I call this home. I'm sorry.
I've been absolutely nonstop. So I attended the Josie Music Awards at the Opry on what day is this now? I don't even know when it is.
I don't know.
Well, anyway,
I think
whatever night that was, I was there.
I think it's the 12th.
That was really fun.
It's the 4th.
That was really fun. So yeah, so I did that, and then last night I played the Bluebird, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just been kind of hanging out around Nashville, and
Did you have fun at the Bluebird though?
it was amazing. It was very emotional. It was all the things because I've always wanted to play there. So
Yeah.
and to finally play there, I was like, and I actually, because it was such an emotional song that I sang, that I'm used to kind of singing it now without breaking down in the middle because, I say that I'm over things. I look like the lady who has daddy issues, and maybe I do, but if I go down and remembered like that, then fine, whatever. At least it was good for something. So,
Well, yeah.
so yeah, it kind of just overcame me all at once, and I was like, I'm in the Bluebird. I'm actually singing this, and yeah, it was nice. And there was some ladies afterwards. It was so sweet, and they were like, "Oh, we were crying." I was like, "Oh God, not just me then." So it was really nice.
Yeah, because it's the history
I know
of that place is just phenomenal.
I know, and being from England as well, and actually getting to play there and play a song that I'd written and something that was so personal as well. Because a lot of the times as well, back home, if I'm certain shows and stuff that I'm playing, you will sometimes just play to the walls.
Yeah.
And, songs like that, they just get completely lost. And sometimes I don't even sing that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, I really want to sing something that I know everyone's going to listen to. And that's the beauty of the Bluebird, is just actually having that audience that are hanging off every lyric, which is so special as a writer to have that. So, yeah, it was amazing. It was like, I was like, oh, it's so cool. Yeah, it was amazing. It was really lovely.
What's weird is I was born and raised in Nashville, and I've literally only been to the Bluebird twice.
Honestly? Where were you last night? You should have come to see me.
Believe it or not, I was sitting on that computer right there
Were you?
and was editing 2 different shows.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just
I'll let you off. You're busy.
yeah, I was busy as all get out. And I didn't make it to the Josie's. I didn't. It's weird, because a lot of people, because I got to thinking about this the other day, a lot of people think that artists, they just get on stage and sing and then they go home.
Yeah.
And being in the industry for as long as I have, with the sound and the lights, there's a lot of prep work. There's a lot of things that you got to do. And then I unfortunately carried that over into the podcast. And it's like, people just think you don't do nothing.
Yeah. Unless you're on the stage performing, they're thinking that's all you do.
Yeah, but they don't think you have a day job. They don't think that you have, writing sessions, recording sessions, all that other stuff. They just think you just go up there and sing and that's all you do.
and I homeschool.
Yeah.
So a lot of my time is taken up with that. And I always say this, you know, I'm a mum first and I'm a musician second. So,
Yeah.
and that will always be my priority.
That's good. You got to have priorities.
Yeah.
Has your daughter even thought about singing or anything? Is she like dabbing her toe in it?
She's
Or
so theatrical. She loves to sing. She loves
Yeah.
to sing. She loves dancing. We think, I don't know, she's very musical anyway, but her passion, I mean, she's 7, so this is going to change a million times till she gets older, but
oh, yeah, close.
I mean, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was 9 years old, and that didn't work out. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, there's time yet. But
I wanted to be rich.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
I mean, it would be nice. But
Still ain't happened yet, but okay.
define rich, though.
Hey,
Do you mean rich money-wise? Because people, this is a thing now, isn't it? People are kind of defining it. I would say I'm rich because I'm rich in family, but
I think more people are defining things that initially a lot of us old people never even defined,
yeah.
you know, and I just call a lot of stuff crazy,
Yeah.
you know, because it just, I don't know. It's weird.
But yeah, and I think actually, because we were here in the summertime, and we spent 2 months in the States, and she's so passionate about wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
She's obsessed with animals, insects, everything. And this kid, like, she's like, oh, Mummy, this is this. And you know that this is poisonous. And you know that this, and you've got 60 seconds to do this, otherwise you'll die. I'm like, okay,
Wow.
so dramatic. She knows everything. So at the moment, she wants to have her own wildlife sanctuary
Yeah.
when she's older. So we'll just, you know,
Well, see,
support
that's
whatever
what
she wants.
that's what amazed me, because my granddaughter, she really loves drawing, but she draws a lot of like anime stuff.
Oh, wow.
And she came in when I lived in Portland. She came into the studio area and was like, "What do you think of this?" And she shows me a picture, and it's one of those anime characters.
Yeah.
And in the picture below it was the anime character, but then she's showing the bone structure
Oh, wow.
of that animal, and it's tagged.
That's believable.
And I'm like, what is this language? I can't even read it,
Yeah.
you know? And she had all of the bones and everything broke down, and it was all in Russian.
What?
And I'm like, when did you learn Russian? She said, I looked it up.
See, I think people really underestimate kids sometimes. I know when I was growing up, I think that was a kind of a normal thing that kids, you know, oh, they're just a kid.
Yeah.
And you don't realize they're always watching, they're always listening, and they understand probably more than they can say at certain ages. And it's and how they interpret things. And you know, we're quite, Lana, she's called my daughter, and we're quite open. We'll try and have kind of conversations in an age appropriate way, but we don't kind of shelter her from things. So she knows like what's going on when it's going on. And,
Right.
and when we were here over the summer, obviously she was like, we were all together all the time. So good and bad stuff, she saw it, and she was so interested in learning.
Yeah.
And because she's really inquisitive, and she, you know, it's, but Mummy, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? And she's got such a brilliant mind, you know. She's like really deep, actually, for 7.
Yeah.
So it's just important for me to remember that she takes things she really takes it in, and she'll think about things a lot after things have happened as well. And I think, God, you know, this kid's amazing.
See, that's where I was like, when my granddaughter was telling me stuff and everything, I was just like, yeah, that didn't come from my side.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm like Dory on, you know, there's nothing in the noggin, you know, I'm the good. I love that freaking show.
Oh, I know. We watched that not long ago, actually, Finding Nemo. It's amazing.
Have you had enough of Frozen? Was she a Frozen fan?
No. So she's obsessed with Shrek. So Princess Fiona. And also Elphaba from Wicked. She's like, I'm like in a world full of Elsas, be a Princess Fiona, right? And that's what she's like. She loves the quirky stuff.
Yeah.
And she's just got an affinity for green things, apparently. So, yeah, she loves it. She loves Princess Fiona. She's obsessed with her.
It's a very big thing. Big green thing.
Big green thing. Huge green thing. And I said, do you prefer as the princess or do you prefer as the ogre? She's like the ogre, of course.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm more of an ogre type guy, you know. I like they're big, they're huge, they're scary a little bit, except for Shrek. Shrek's not scary.
He's all right.
Even when he screams at people, he's not even scary.
He just burps a lot.
That's true.
We can all relate to that.
Well, just have pizza and you can burp all you want. That's the way it goes.
She definitely gets the quirky side from me.
Yeah.
I love all the weird and wonderful, and she does get that from me. And I think, as well, this is the thing with kids, is they can grow up and kind of think they're a little bit weird and think that that's a bad thing. I might embrace the weird. The weird's cool, man. It means you're not just following the crowd. Do your own thing. It's so important.
I mean, that's something that I've always tried to instill in people and my kids, because I got custody of mine when they were young. Mm-hmm. What you find weird to somebody else isn't weird.
Right. Yeah.
But if you can find something that defines you, can you actually call it weird?
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's a common thing anyway, is most people or societies you're judged, aren't you?
Yeah.
And so you kind of, is it weird? Well, what doesn't matter if it is or it's not.
Yeah.
It's who says it's weird?
Yeah.
And if they do say it's weird, then so what? It's like it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, you know, it
depends how weird we're talking. We're talking about like feet fetishes, and you know, but people who like the feet fetish, it's not weird to them. We're talking about feet fetishes.
You know, and I got to say, because I've had several people tell me these feet fetishes.
Oh, we're going there. Okay. Wait, you don't have a foot fetish, do you? And I've
no,
totally
I don't.
offended you.
I don't have a foot fetish.
Oh, me neither. It's fine.
But the way that it was explained to me, there is way more people that actually have foot fetishes.
I blame the internet.
And, well, there's people out there getting rich as all get out on OnlyFans just by showing their feet.
That's right. If this doesn't work out for me, that's what I'm doing. I am. We have a snack. We have some. You call them chips. We call them crisps in England, and they're called Monster Munch. Mm-hmm. Do you get them here?
I don't know. I don't eat chips.
They look like little monsters' feet, and my feet look like Monster Munch. So I feel like I'd rake it in, man. I'd do quite well off that.
Well, you could get, like, depending on the size of them, you could, like, put a couple in between a couple of toes or something.
I mean, I've considered it.
Yeah, I mean, little maple syrup or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
now that is weird.
What the hell do they do? I mean, it's just.
I don't know. I was like, I could probably do it as a dual thing. Because I'm not showing my face, but now I've just told everyone I've got Monster Munch feet. They're definitely going to know they're my feet. So anyway, if you look at Monster Munch now, you'll be like, oh, that's not fair. Her feet are awful. Yeah. I like boots because I can hide them. Well, no one wants to see my trotters. It's fine.
You don't really hardly see me barefoot running around. Yeah, so. I'll either have socks on or I'll have shoes or something, you know, and. I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah. Feet are weird. Why are we talking about feet? I told you I'm a little bit weird. So
I don't know. I thought we was talking about you and music, and then we get to feet and stuff. But, you know.
Got to keep your options open in this life. You know, nothing's for certain, is it?
No, it never is.
You need a backup plan. That's it.
Well, there's like B, C, D, E. You got to have all those categories and have them lined up ready.
That's right.
Because you never know. Yeah. That's what I like about. Hey, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you don't mind, if you would please go down to that little button below and it says subscribe, and hit that. We would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like you go to a show or something, you know, and somebody strikes up a conversation, or somebody will say something to you off color or something, you know. And I'm notorious. Well, I'll respond to them. I'll straight up sit there. I'll start a conversation in the middle of a concert. I don't care. Because it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It gets nuts. So one thing I want to know,
Okay.
and I was curious about this, because I was looking at a lot of stuff that you've done, and you had a pretty awesome career,
Yeah.
and you had a lot of things going in the right direction, and then you went to music.
Okay.
I was just curious, was there that drive for the music before?
Always. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Yeah. So, so with me, so I always loved music from being very, very young.
Yeah,
But in my family, music wasn't a proper job.
right.
So when I was probably going into my teenage years, I remember this is one of the things I used to love doing the most. So I would babysit my younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
And Mum would go out, and we weren't allowed to use the record player
Right.
because we'd scratch it up or whatever.
Of course.
But she'd go out, and I'd be babysitting, and I was like, this is my time. And I'd get all the records out, and I'd just drop the needle, and I loved it. And I always loved music, and many different genres as well.
Yeah.
And I kind of sang, but I was always kind of a little bit shy about it.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was kind of just always going to be my thing, that I'd just do in my bedroom, and, you know, nothing would really come of that. But as I got older, I then started to, well, it correlated to a time in my life that I was going through with my dad, actually, where things had happened. He wasn't around, and me and my mum didn't have that conversation about that. We didn't have that line of communication open. It was
Okay,
kind
yeah.
of, you just knew not to kind of ask.
Yeah. So just take care of it yourself. You'll be fine. And we'll talk about it when you get 30 or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah. There's therapists for that, right? So,
Yeah.
So I started writing. It was basically my way of asking questions and sort of trying to find out the answers myself. So I was like writing poems about it. And that was kind of my sort of way of expressing that. And then I just got this love for writing and writing poems, and I would listen to songs, because I've always been a lyrics girl rather than a melody. If there's a particular lyric, I will like that song because of the lyric rather than a catchy melody.
Yeah.
So I really started to pay more attention to how songs were written, and you know, how rhymes were, you know, created and things, and really, really enjoyed that, and really excelled in English at school and English literature and stuff. So, my brother, who's older than me, he went to performing arts school. I was still at school, and he'd left. He'd gone to college, and he did performing arts. And for one reason or another, it didn't work out for him.
Right.
And so when it came my turn to go to college, that's what I wanted to do, but I wasn't allowed to do that because it was. One, you're too brainy for that, and you need to go into journalism. And that was my granddad, and he was like, you did what granddad said.
Yeah.
Ran the family.
They ruled the roost back in the day.
Yeah, he really did. He's not with us anymore, but he really did. And so I didn't really have a choice. It was, you're going to go to university and you're going to do journalism. And I was like, okay, but what about the music? And I kind of just went, all right, because that's what I did then.
Yeah.
You know, you just did as you're told. Okay. So I always thought that music was just going to be a private thing for me. So I kind of put that dream to bed. And then went to university. I actually compromised and managed to do media production.
Right.
And I wanted to go into TV presenting and things. And at that time, it was right when Big Brother started.
Right.
And we were actually studying that in in the lectures and stuff. And I very quickly realised that actually in this day and age, for me the chances of me now being a TV presenter, I've got better chance now, instead of studying this and getting a degree in this, is to just go on a reality TV show. Because presenters were just popping up after, and I was thinking, and I was sat there going, what am I doing? I'm getting into all this debt and I don't want to be doing this anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't. So I left, and then music again was just on the side. So I would go to open mics with my best friend, and he kind of taught me to play guitar. My brother taught him, then he taught me over the summer.
Awesome.
My brother then moved away, and me and my best friend, Greg's called me my best friend, then we spent a good few summers just writing and playing and experiencing that performance and stuff.
Right.
But again, it wasn't a thing. I think there was just never that encouragement for me to go for it. So it was just kind of always a hobby.
Well, because I know a lot of singers, and some of them have actually told me, because, you're always curious when you actually found out that you could actually freaking sing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have told me, they never actually knew they could sing.
You just like to do it.
They just like to do it.
Yeah.
And they actually said they couldn't stand hearing themselves sing it.
Yeah. I had such an innate fear of being caught singing when I was younger. I was never kind of the kid that would just come and perform. Although saying that, when I was growing up, the Spice Girls were huge when I was growing up. Like, I was Spice Girls era. And me and my best friend at the time, we used to put shows on the front. We call it the front yard or whatever.
Right.
On the front. And we'd be 2.5 Spice Girls each because there's only 2 of us. So we'd take it in turns. So we'd have like a bit of this costume and a bit of that costume. And we'd put shows on that way. But that was just like a fun we kind of just made up dance routines and we sang like that. But that wasn't it was never like, I'm going to take this seriously, because it just wasn't an option in our household.
Right.
I love music, but music was never a priority.
Yeah. So which Spice Girl was your favorite?
Jerry, Ginger Spice. Loved her, loved the sass, loved her. I loved that she was Scary Spice as well, but Ginger, I loved she was cheeky. I loved that she just spoke out. I loved the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, everything, yeah. She was my fave.
Yep. My favorite, oh my God, I can't even remember her damn name.
What she looked like?
The one that married the soccer player.
Oh, Posh Spice.
Yeah, Posh.
Yeah. Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria actually looked like one of my ex-girlfriends from way back in the day when I was like 17, 18 years old. And I actually had to do a double take because my daughter, well, she liked the Spice Girls. She liked, all these.
Yeah.
And I seen them one time and I was just like,
wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And okay. And, but I was happy when they came out with the movie, even though the movie was kind of crappy. It was actually, to me, it was still a good movie.
It was cool. Yeah. I mean, at the time, it was brilliant when it came out. It was such a great concept as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I absolutely love that movie. I still love the Spice Girls now. And Lana, my daughter, loves the Spice Girls. So her favourite genre of music is pop.
Yeah.
And she's Spice Girls mad. She loves Steps. She loves ABBA. All the pop groups, all the big pop groups. So, yeah. And, of course, K-pop Demon Hunters, which is the main thing that's kicking off now. She is obsessed with that thing.
I loved ABBA.
Yeah.
I thought ABBA was really good.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. We got married in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
And that was inspired as well by Mamma Mia, of course.
Yeah.
And we had that at the wedding. It was amazing.
Now you got me wanting to see pictures because I've never been,
Yeah.
but I've heard
If you can get
how
to go,
beautiful.
go. If you can ever get to go, it's one of the Greece is my favorite European place.
Yeah.
Country. I just has my heart. Love it. Absolutely love it. Italy is a close second, but Greece is
Well, say I had a cousin. She did that ancestry.com stuff and everything, and come to find out, the Bradley family, which was my dad's side of the family, actually started out in Scotland
Oh wow.
as the McNeil clan.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, wow. So now I'm like wanting to go to Scotland and check it out.
We're spending Christmas in Scotland this year. We're going to Edinburgh. Yeah. I've never been. So we're going. We have a camper at home, so we're just hitting the road and going up there for Christmas. So
Yeah, take plenty of pictures.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I'm going to do a full castle tour and the whole thing because you've just got to do it.
Well, according to Ancestry and all that other stuff, the McNeil clan, there's actually a McNeil castle.
Oh.
So that's one thing I want to go see. I want to check it out.
You've got to do that. You've got to do that.
Because I think
It might be like related to royalty. Did you find that out?
I don't think it was royalty, but it was a clan, and the clan had a castle, and so I don't know. I could have been on the foot soldier side or something. I don't know.
Oh, see, my maiden name is O'Neill.
Okay.
I'm Irish, so it's all the Celtic.
Yeah.
There you go. We're linked.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You never know. It's crazy how everything goes.
It is. It's a small world.
Well, we're all brothers and sisters, or family, because hell, there was only Adam and Eve.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
No, we're not supposed to think about that. Stop
Yeah.
it.
I mean, it's not quite, I think we've moved on from like the Hills of Eyes stage. We're a little bit more spread out than that now. So
Yeah.
have you seen that film, The Hills of Eyes?
No.
Oh, don't watch it.
It just sounded weird to begin with.
It's very inbred family.
Yeah.
Horror movie, but that is weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
And what state was that from?
Yeah. I can't remember actually. I can't remember it was that, but yeah, it's very weird.
That's like the Chainsaw Massacre and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I never was really that big into horror movies.
See, I find them really cheesy. I think I love a psychological thriller, like Silence of the Lambs. That one got me.
Yes, I love
That
one.
one got me. And then I really love the remake, Red Dragon. Mm-hmm. Well, not the remake, but you know what I mean. Do they call it a prequel? Prequel?
I was curious about that because I think it was possibly a
I think
prequel.
it was a prequel, yeah. That was very cleverly done. It was amazing. Loved that. Yeah. That one got me. I was like, ooh.
The thing that weirded me out the most about Red Dragon was he took his mother's dentures before he committed an act towards somebody that he was going to kill.
Yeah.
And he would bite them with those teeth in his mouth. And I'm just like, that's some twisted, sick stuff there.
Are you watching the Ed Gein show?
No.
Yeah, because that's a true story, isn't it? And that's
what they say.
He does some crazy stuff in that.
Yeah, I got through half an episode. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, with his mother's things. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
I mean, he had a damn chair that was made out of human skin.
I mean, he was very creative.
Yeah.
You know.
And the weird part about Silence of the Lambs, some of that character
Yeah.
was based off of Ed Gein.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it actually shows that it's very cleverly done because I can't remember what episode we're up to now, but it shows how Alfred Hitchcock is referencing all these other serial killers in there, and Psycho is another film that was referenced to Ed Gein, and yeah, it was brilliant, really, really, really well done. We've not finished it though. We need to catch up on that actually.
Well, y'all catch up on it. I'm still back in the like 50s and 60s of Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein or something, or Dracula or. I like that old school horror where you didn't actually see.
Yeah, it's a bit gory.
But it was implied.
Yeah.
And I like that more.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's why I like the psychological thrillers a bit more, because it's horror films to me, they're just really cheesy. They're really predictable. You know who's going to be bumped off first.
Oh, yeah.
And they always run upstairs as well. Why does the victim always run upstairs? That's what you like. That's why I loved it. What was the spoof movie called? Scream. Because it just, that's
was the
exactly
same thing.
what happens in all the
Well, I mean,
films.
the thing that always bothered me on all of it, even for as long as I can remember, it was like every horror movie that was coming out. Why did they start it off with, you know, the silent part and the creeping around part, and then he starts trying to kill somebody and they're running around topless trying to get from them. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
why are you throwing this in with horror? I don't understand.
Well, because some people have like a bit of a weird kink about that, don't they? Apparently.
Like feet?
Yeah. No, it's true. Look it up. Well, maybe don't look it up, but yeah, there's a always like kind of a sexual connotation with
Yeah.
psychopaths and serial killers. That's quite a common thing, isn't it?
From what I understand.
I mean, I don't know any personally, but
Thank God.
yeah, thank God. I don't think I'd be here talking about it if I knew any of them personally, but yeah.
That's crazy as all get out. Are you going to be at CMA Fest this year?
No, not this year, I don't think.
Oh, come on.
No, I'd love to be able to. I mean, I think I'm coming back over in June.
CMA Fest is in June?
Oh, maybe I'll just have to then. I don't know. We've got some plans. I'm hoping that we will have moved over here by then. So if we have, then yes. But I can't promise it because I don't know yet.
Y'all move over here. Y'all are in trouble.
Why?
Because he'll be coming up and hanging out with me in the backyard, and we'll be grilling and doing all kinds of stuff.
That's fine. He'd love that. he needs friends in this town too. So
Yeah.
he'd love that.
You'd be amazed at how many people that are singers or artists think they are the top chef of the whole backyard barbecue.
Oh, really? See, that's not some. I mean, we do have barbecue, and we love a good barbecue, don't we? But in England, because it rains where we are, we're in the northwest of England. It's like it was the other day when it was cold and grey, and that's and damp. That's kind of the weather most of the time. So our summers, we'll probably, if we're lucky, in the northwest, get maybe a week, 2 weeks of summer.
Yeah.
And a heat wave is like, it gets to 30 degrees Celsius and nobody knows what to do themselves. And, you know, planes are grounded, trains don't work, everything's melting, everyone's like dying of heat stroke. It's ridiculous. So we love a barbecue, but it's not as celebrated as it is here, I think.
What do you think would be the hardest thing to adapt to from England moving here?
The chocolate. Chocolate is awful here. I'm sorry. It's terrible. I'm going to have to send you some British chocolate so you understand what I'm talking about.
Well, see, now here's my thing.
And the tea.
As far as like Hershey's bars or something like that.
Nope, can't get it.
I don't even eat them anymore because I've gotten to where I prefer the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I like it better.
Yeah. Well, I've not tried American dark chocolate, but the chocolate's bad. Sorry. You're going to have to try some English. So there's like a dairy milk. Dairy milk is the top dollar.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's the best. So I would, and I have such a sweet tooth and chocolate is my thing.
Yeah.
So I would struggle with that.
We could almost write a song on that.
Yeah, I think so. And I'd have to bring a kettle because I notice you don't really have kettles here. You have like coffee pots, but every Airbnb that we've stayed, there's no like kettle to just like make a good cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I know you have like sweet tea here, don't you? Like an iced tea.
Yeah.
And we don't drink it like that.
Well, I mean, there's actually some tea places. Mm-hmm. And like, I think there's one in the mall out towards Brentwood.
Yeah, but I feel like we have them at home too, but they're all like horsehair and licorice tea. And I'm like, just give me a normal tea bag.
Right. Well, it's
Do that fancy stuff.
I think it's called Tivana or something like that.
I don't know. I've not heard that one.
That no longer exists. Starbucks bought them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was in Green Hills Mall.
Yeah, but
Because I used to work at Godiva.
oh, okay. That's cool. But I remember going there and they had like the kettles that were like shaped like a lot of the Japan
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
and
Like with the long spout.
and all that. And then I got to looking into all that and how the samurai made tea, and they had like a whole
Yeah.
system thing, that ritual that they actually done before they even poured the first cup of tea. And I was just like, wow,
Yeah. That's cool.
you know, and it was really in depth on all of it. And I love a good tea.
How do you drink your tea? You personally, do you have it hot with milk?
No,
See, that's how we do it.
I don't put anything in it. It's just the tea. I want
Cold
to
or
taste
hot?
the tea hot.
Hot. Like, so we call that a black tea. Mm-hmm. Like a black coffee, we'd have a black tea.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like it with just a bit of milk.
yeah. But see,
Builder's brew.
yeah, but see what you're talking about, and what I was talking about with the whole method and everything of the Japanese tea and stuff. That takes too much time for too many people now.
No.
They can do the Keurig and have it all in like less than a minute, out the door,
No.
go to work.
No. It's such a British thing. It's such a part of our culture is to be, a lot of problems can be solved by having a cup of tea and a natter, as we say, as a chat. Cup of tea and a chat. And it just makes you feel better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, over here, I think people are more along the lines of get a cigar and a bourbon.
Yeah. I mean, we do that
sit
too.
down and have a little chat, you know?
We do that too, but yeah, it's usually tea. So I'd miss that. I think I'd have to just get family to like send it over.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of culturally, like, would I miss anything culturally? I don't know. I feel like because we spent a while here and we went everywhere,
Yeah.
like Louisiana and Mississippi and Kentucky and loads, Atlanta, loads of different places. So I feel like we really got a good taste of different areas and different people. And
Right.
I think our favorite place was Tennessee in terms of state.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, I really loved Tullahoma. I loved that place. That was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we'd kind of plan to just buy an RV and travel around and figure out where we'd want to put roots down, I think.
But yeah, I think my hardest thing to adapt to would be kilometers and Celsius.
I don't understand it either anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I never paid attention.
It's weird how all that is done.
Yeah. I don't know why there's not just one thing for everything. It just makes the world so much easier.
It makes too much sense.
Yeah. Like time zones. It's the same thing. What's the point?
Well, that's what I like about a lot of people, because they're like, sometimes when you're talking to somebody or they're trying to figure something out, you're just like standing there going, you're not doing it right. You're making it way too freaking hard.
Yeah.
Make it simple.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I homeschool our daughter and I'm really, I mean, I love doing that. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's such a privilege to actually see how her mind works and how she actually likes to learn as opposed to being told how to learn.
Yeah.
And you have to learn this way. And it's really interesting to me how I've always known or I've always learned something at, one particular way. And she'll question that and she's like, but why is it like that? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's do it differently. It doesn't have to be like that.
I don't know. Let's ask Google.
Yeah. Alexa.
But I think the homeschooling thing is honestly a whole lot better.
I mean, I'm not anti-school. I'm anti the school that she was at.
Yeah.
So she went to reception in year 1. So I don't know if that's the same as grade 1. I'm not sure. But
That's
we
possible.
have like nursery, which I think would be kindergarten, and then reception, and then year one. And she was bullied quite badly, and she was deaf when she was in reception, so she had glue ear quite badly. And we didn't realise, well, we knew because the TV was always on like volume 40, and you know, and I'd be like, oh no, I just asked you to whatever. And I'm like, she's like, I didn't hear you. And then we were like, oh, something's not quite right here. So, and it was like around the COVID time, you know, and appointments. There was such a backlog for everything. So we had to wait until she actually got assessed. And then I think they said in a right here, I think she had like 70% hearing loss or something. It was quite bad.
Yeah.
And they had what they call in England, it's a teacher of the deaf, who kind of goes in and assesses how she's getting on at school, and, you know, if she's struggling and stuff. And she sent me a soundbite of what she actually hears in the classroom with her hearing. And it was like, if you imagine 30 kids, because quite a big classrooms in England, there's 30 kids with loads of noise, but you're underneath the water.
Yeah.
And that's what she could hear. And I was like, well, you know, and it caused her a lot of kind of school anxiety. She didn't want to go to school because she was finding it so hard. But 4 years old, 5 years old, she couldn't communicate that. She didn't know how to say, like, well, actually, I don't enjoy it because of X, Y, and Z. She just knew that she didn't like going because it was really, really challenging for her.
Yeah.
So then she got hearing aid, and then she was bullied for that as well, which was lovely. And that really surprised me, because I thought we were all kind of raising kids to be kind now. I thought this was a thing. So
yeah, I don't care what society has done and everything else. You're always going to have somebody that intimidates or bullies. It's always going to happen.
Yeah.
That's why when I was, taught when I was growing up, if I got bullied or got beat up in school, my dad was right there going, well, serves you right.
Yeah.
You should have defended yourself.
Yeah.
And if you come home tomorrow beat up again, then I'm going to beat you up. So you better whoop his ass and get it stopped,
Hit him back twice as hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm a big believer in, if you're not taught how to stand up for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then a lot of people are just going to try their damnedest to run over you.
Yeah, yeah, and that really kind of surprised me, that was happening so young. You know? So young, and she was coming home, and she'd be physically hurt. She'd be like punched, kicked, and verbally teased and things, and it was, and she had that on top of the not being able to hear anything, and it was a whole thing, and it was awful. It was heartbreaking to see it. So we kept raising it with the school, and until she actually got the hearing aid that they could physically see, which took another year of us begging them to do something about it. They were like, oh, so she is deaf then, so we need to now, help, which was really frustrating. So the school anxiety got too much for her.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a therapist by trade, and I was like, if she's starting with anxiety at 4 years old, that does not sit right with me. So we pulled her from school, and I had to do a lot of unpicking, and she's really thriving now. We have an open conversation that if she wants to go to school, she can go to school.
Yeah.
That's her choice, but in the meantime, she's a lot more assertive. I know she'd be able to handle it a lot better.
Yeah.
And she had an operation, and her ears are great now. She can hear everything now.
That's awesome.
Too much sometimes, but
yeah.
But yeah.
Sometimes it's good to just turn on the music and not listen.
Yeah. But we've, and in the homeschooling community as well, we've met some amazing parents and amazing.
Yeah.
It's so interesting finding, parents that the kids have never been to school. Some have been to school and come out of school. Some have been homeschooled since the beginning, but then they've gone to school, and it just, finding everyone's different reasons for homeschooling has been really interesting, and learning from each other and things.
That's what I found fascinating about my years in school, like 1 through 6, because we had the report cards, and down at the bottom there was like teachers' comments.
Yeah.
And every time I got a report card, it was doesn't pay attention, looks out the window,
Yeah.
does this, does that,
Yeah.
And I was bored
Yeah.
because they're set on a certain way that they teach
That's right. And it
a
doesn't
group
fit.
of people.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. It doesn't work.
Doesn't fit.
It's not, I think the whole education model really needs to be updated, needs to be looked at, and to account and actually accept that one size doesn't fit all.
Yeah.
Instead of shaming kids for making them feel stupid because they don't understand the way you teach it, change the way you teach it.
Yeah.
Have more teachers in the classroom that teach in different ways, teaching the same subject in different ways.
Yeah, because, and I told somebody else this. I could go to my granddaddy and he could teach me how to do something. And it wouldn't click.
Yeah.
But I could go to my daddy and he would teach me basically the same daggum thing that my granddaddy taught me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the way he put it,
Yeah, but isn't that the whole
it
point?
clicked.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. So, and she, I think there is still, I think in England it does need to catch up a little bit to the homeschooling kind of way of thinking, in that we are still kind of met with, well, what's she learning?
Yeah.
She's learning life.
Yeah. Exactly.
She's learning life. She was on the road with us for 2 months in America. She learned so much. And I'm like, she could be at school and we have a 6-week summer break and that's her break. And she's just learned that she has 6 weeks at home and she maybe plays out with her friends because the weather's awful.
Yeah.
Or she's learning all the time about subjects that she's passionate about. Like she loves like ancient Egypt and like I said earlier, like animals and things. So I sneak the English into that. I sneak the maths into that. And that's how I do it. And if I sat her down and said, and I tried this at the beginning because it was an adjustment for me too. I've never taught before.
Yeah.
But I know her and I know how she learns. So I kind of had to unschool her. They call it unschooling, where there's home ed and there's homeschool. So homeschool is where you're trying to replicate school at home. That works for some kids, doesn't work for all of them, doesn't work for mine.
Yeah.
And then home ed is kind of learning anything and everything on the fly. And, you can work to a curriculum, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And with her, if I kind of sat her down and said, right, I want you to write me, a story on such a thing, or I want you to write some facts about such a thing. She was like, and she won't do it.
Yeah.
But if we've been learning something, she's a creative learner like I am. If I have to sit and just copy something off a board, I'm looking out the window.
Yeah.
I'm looking like I'm not engaged at all. But if I'm learning something practically and I'm doing it, it's gone in and it's there and I only need to be shown once and it's in.
Yeah.
And that's how she learns. And it's such a joy to see that, to go, actually, if you teach it the way they want to learn it, they can be great at everything.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're interested in,
Well, it's like now with me, my big thing that I've just been getting a kick out of is researching stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, you can go to Google, you can go here, there, wherever, and you can look up all kinds of things and see all kinds of stuff that you hope are the facts and, go through all that stuff. And it's just, I retain more information that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I was like sitting in a class and somebody was trying to teach me,
Yeah. They're just talking at you. Yeah.
I'd zone out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. And that was the first thing we did is when we took her out of school and stuff, and I said, what do you want to learn about? And she said, ancient Egypt. And I was like, okay, God. And I went, okay. And some people would think, right, I'm going to have to get a load of textbooks and teach her about ancient, because that's the way we learn at school.
Yeah.
We went to the museum. She saw real mummies. She learned all that. She was fascinated. She learned all about the mummification process. And she's a little bit of a, like I said earlier, she's quirky. So she has this kind of morbid curiosity about stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and when she found out that part of the mummification process was that they pulled the brain through the nose, she was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And she wanted to write all about it. But if I'd have said, I want you to write me 10 facts on that and we need to go and, she wouldn't do that. And then, she's learning about how tall is the tallest pyramid in feet.
Yeah.
Again, with some metrics, but how tall is it in feet? Well, what's the foot and what's this? And then that opens another bit of learning and another bit of things. So it's not so structured in that you have to go, right, it's an hour, learning this, because other things come into that.
Yeah.
And they're always, 10 o'clock at night, she asked me a question about something. I'm like, well, let's go and find out,
Yeah. Because
You're always learning.
the best that I learned in high school was a bunch of us decided we had summer school. So a bunch of us decided in our 10th grade year, we took 12th grade English.
Right.
Well, in that summer school English environment, it was only like 2.5 months, I think, maybe summer school was.
Yeah.
And I learned more about Macbeth and the Shakespearean plays
I love Shakespeare.
and all of that stuff. And I was just like blown away by all of it.
Yeah. 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 It's just amazing if you're interested in something, you'll like maths for me is a big one. I hated maths. Hated it. But I didn't have a teacher that made it engaging. It was just you were punished because you didn't understand it. And that really bugs me. Like, don't make me feel stupid because I haven't understood, because we all have the same brain. I'm not saying some people aren't, that we all have the same intelligence, because that's ridiculous. But if I'd have been taught the way that I understood, I'd have had the confidence to find out more about it.
Yeah.
Or the confidence to want to learn about it, And I've had that as well. It's, well, how can you teach maths? You're not a qualified teacher. I had a qualified teacher teach me and I still can't do it.
Yeah.
So if the worst case scenario and I get to a point with her where I think I'm struggling with teaching this now, then I'll hire a tutor. That's what they're for.
Well, the thing that I laugh about is when we were taking math in school and all that other stuff, their favorite thing that they would tell you, you're not going to be able to walk around with a calculator in your hand.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Hello.
now I'm like, I really wished I could find some of those teachers and go,
Yeah.
what do you think this is?
Yeah. And why are we spending so long learning about Pythagoras triangle when we could learn about what a mortgage is,
Yeah.
or how to save money, or
How to balance a checkbook would be an awesome thing.
yeah, just life stuff that you need to know as an adult to be a functioning member of society. Teach that.
Yeah, because you can go on your phone and go to your bank app and you can look at what your balance is right then and think you got a lot of money
Yeah.
because your head is not clicking. Oh, wait a minute. The electric's coming out. The mortgage is coming out. The car payment's coming out. Cell phone bill. I got to have so much for, little Billy's uniform for softball. And, they're not looking at all that stuff. They're just seeing that balance and thinking, ooh, I can go to Starbucks.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't teach that. I wonder why there's a debt problem. It's
Yeah. It's one of those weird things.
Yep.
I think it's funny.
I just think for me, if she wants to learn something and she's interested in it, then I'm going to help her pursue that, and that's it. Doesn't have to be any more complicated than that.
Yeah, but at what point in time have you actually stopped and thought, she's more like me than I ever thought?
Oh yeah. Yep. And the thing is, as well, is I think, God, if I'd have had that encouragement at that age that she
Yeah.
has, you know, and especially with music, like coming back to that, what we were talking about earlier, it's,
I think that's why we was here to begin with, wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. I mean, I do often wonder, you know, where I would have been on my musical journey. But I do think everything happens for a reason. And I do think, you know, I was, two things I was massively passionate about were music and mental health.
Yeah.
Always have been. And that's why I went into, and I trained to be, got a degree, and I worked as a therapist for many years in the NHS, and especially during COVID. And everyone's anxieties around that. And I work with CBT, so cognitive behavioural therapy. So I would treat anxiety, depression, OCD, stress, like kind of common mental health problems.
You know, if you ever need some extra money, I've got a lot of friends that could use you.
Great, send them my way. Yeah, yeah. And I loved my work. I was so passionate about my work, but the music dream kept knocking.
Yeah. And it does, you know, I'm finding out, because I've always been music. I've always loved music. I always loved listening to it. I can't play. I can't sing. I can't, you know, it's not my bag, baby.
Yeah,
But listening to it,
yeah. You appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know what the work it puts in.
Yeah.
I know everything that I possibly think I should know, but I learn something new every day on it.
Yeah.
You know, and it just, it amazes me how much music is actually in so many people's lives.
Oh yeah. And it's for me, it's about connection.
Yeah.
And it's how, if I can write a song, and the song I played last night, the Bluebird, if I can write a song and that song has connected with someone in that audience, and that song has made them feel something, that I can't beat that feeling.
No, you can't.
I've done, and I do feel like that's, I think, you know, the route that I've taken is maybe taking me longer than most artists, because, you know, I think in some ways some people could look at it and be like, well, why is she just doing this? It looks like she's tried loads of different things and it's not worked out. It's not that. It's, for me, I feel like things have had to happen in that order for me to be ready to pursue this now. And the kicker was having my daughter.
Yeah.
So I was performing before I was pregnant with her, and back then there wasn't an audience for country music in the UK.
Well, you know,
Not like there is now.
UK went through that whole, you know, the Stones and everything else, and then they went through Black Sabbath and all that. So I was actually shocked to learn how much lately country music is actually taking a hold over there.
It's gone crazy there. Yeah, it's gone
But
crazy.
it's the same thing like Australia,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Italy, all these places, and I'm just like, holy crap.
yeah, yeah.
But it's
Taking
because
over.
so many people are actually now connecting with it because they want to hear those stories.
That's it. That's exactly it. And I think it's the only genre. So, excuse me, going back to when I was writing. Now, we didn't have the internet then. You know, I'm sure I'm my age now, but we didn't have the internet then, so I didn't have like that kind of accessibility. I didn't have that accessibility, and I really envy kids these days who can just put anything in YouTube and have access to all this music that just at the end of the fingertips. Like,
Yeah.
I just go to, the way I used to discover artists is I had a Saturday job, and on my lunch break, I'd get my wages on my lunch break, and I'd go to the record shop. And I used to flick through, and whose ever artwork I liked the most,
Yeah.
I'd buy that, and I would go and listen to that. And that's how I discovered Jewel, actually. I absolutely was obsessed with Jewel for many years, and I think I was like 16 when I discovered her, and I loved her storytelling.
Yeah.
And then eventually discovered country artists through the same way, and thought, it's the only style of music that I thought, I get it. This is how I write naturally. Now, I don't write about trucks and whiskey because I don't live that life. And that to me is the cliche. And I won't write, there are artists that do write that, and fair enough, that's up to them. But for
I think
me,
there's too many of them that have
I agree.
lived that life. But anyway.
I agree. But for me, and people say that, well, how can you write country music because you're not from the country? And to me, it's not about where it's from. It's about what you're trying to say in the song. Now, your instrumentation will make it sound country.
Yeah.
But the storytelling is country music to me. That's my interpretation of it. So,
well, see, that was my big thing in like the 80s and the 90s. The glam metal bands or the rock bands, they had some really, really good, slower, instrumental music.
Yeah.
You sit back and you think, Poison, Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Warrant came out with a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And it was something about that rock ballad.
Oh, yeah.
That just really, really clicked with a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember Guns N' Roses and I prefer the ballads from Guns N' Roses.
Mm-hmm.
I think November Rain is my all-time favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And I absolutely love that. And I think I'm kind of not one that would listen to the hard rock stuff.
Yeah.
But again, it's the lyric.
Yeah.
So it's not really, there's a lot of people that they're kind of closed in and they'll only listen to that genre or they'll only follow that band. And I think that's really sad because there's so much more music out there that you don't know unless you listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was playing down south actually around March time this year, earlier this year. And it was at a country bar that's been made down south in the UK. It's amazing. And there was a guy, and he said to me, I was a hardcore punk rocker. He said, and he started Mohican and all the things. And he said, and I've never, ever entertained any other genre until, and I can't remember what song he said he heard. He said, but I heard this song. And I went, oh my God. And now he has this affinity for country music. Just off this one song. And I think lots of people are coming around to that because it's how they're connecting with it.
Yeah. Because, there's a lot of good country songs out there.
Oh, yeah.
And I've told several people, to me, I listen to everything. I love all kinds of music.
Yeah.
Some I listen to more than others. But if I can hear a song, no matter what genre, and it touches me inside my soul.
I'm the same. Exactly the same. Yeah.
And it makes me feel something.
Yeah.
And hell, if it makes the hair stand up on my arm, I'm buying the whole damn album.
Yeah.
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 But
And it's moods as well. It depends what moods I'm in. What kind of mood I'm in. So songs that I'll absolutely be obsessed with, I'll hear them at another time when I'm not kind of in that mood or I'm not in my, it gets irritating. I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm just funny like that. So say for example, when I'm cooking, I love to cook. And I'm cooking and I have the Gypsy Kings playing and I love the Gypsy Kings. And I have a glass of red wine and I'm cooking and I'm doing all the things and Gypsy Kings is on and I'm having a right old dance in the kitchen. But then after dinner or whatever, if I'm in that kind of mood, I'll play some Ray LaMontagne because I absolutely love him. There's a song called Trouble, which I absolutely love that he did. But my favourite song by him is Let It Be Me. And it's one of those that I go, oh God, if I've had a couple of drinks in and I'm sat there going, and it gets me right in my feels.
Yep.
So I just, that's music to me. I absolutely love it.
Well, say one of the things that, like if I'm cleaning house or doing housework or stuff, I usually start up about kind of mid-level rock. And then I might touch on a little bit of NSYNC.
Oh, yeah. Love that.
And then, of course, you got to do the dance moves. And
I want to see them.
and then I get to that point to where I'm almost done. And I love listening to that song with Chris Stapleton.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forgot his name. It just blanked on me.
What's it called?
The dude from NSYNC. The blonde
Justin
headed dude.
Timberlake.
Yeah, Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake.
Say something.
Yeah, say
Say
something. I
something,
will
yeah.
I will listen to that.
Yeah.
And it
it's a
just
good
kind of
song.
like I'm finished, I'm done, and it's just like
Yeah.
I dare anybody to walk in and say something. Yeah. And I just throw it all out there and I just have fun with it, you know, and I think more people need to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
pick out songs, have it on a playlist,
Mm-hmm.
listen to it and do things. I remember an auto mechanics class in high school. The teacher always had the freaking radio on all the time. And we're working on cars and we're listening to music and we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't think they teach auto mechanics in school anymore, but you know.
Again, that's something else that, why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I kind of, I was performing in things and going back to country music, like coming to the UK and kind of blowing up. It wasn't at the time when I was going out there. So I was kind of doing like just mainstream pop covers that people knew because I feel like when you're on the circuit and you're doing that, it's like you're only as good as your last sing along. And I found that really frustrating because I could pour my heart out into this performance and then someone goes, sing Sweet Caroline. I'm like, nothing wrong with that song, great song.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sing Sweet Caroline, but if you're going to give them that and then they're loving it, and it was kind of soul destroying for me. And I thought, if this is kind of it, maybe I'm just going to do the writing. Maybe I'll just do the writing. Maybe the performing thing isn't for me then, And then,
Well, see, back in the day, Broadway was actually where songwriters and artists went and they played, and you would never hear a cover song.
and now it's a honky tonk school, isn't it?
And they would go in and they would play and they would have fun and they would play their own stuff and their own music. And then the next thing you know, like if you go downtown Broadway today.
It's funny you should say that because we literally experienced that while we were here. So my producer and co-writer came over with us, and I said, "There's so many people that come over and they go down Broadway, and they don't know just on the other side of Music Row, like places like Losers."
Mm-hmm. We
We went there last night. There's the most incredible writers round, the best one I've seen last night.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely unbelievable. This I know I filmed so much. Well, I've literally no space on my phone now, but just the talent in that room last night.
Oh, yeah.
It was three guys, three girls, and it was amazing. Now, I really wish more people knew about that because I was shocked when I first came over and went to Broadway, and it's kind of like Neon City now.
Yeah.
And
Little Las Vegas.
Unpopular opinion, I don't really care for it too much. I don't really care for it too much because I want to go and hear the stories. I want to go and hear, I can listen to those cover songs, whenever I want. I want to hear real music. And to me, I kind of naively thought that that's what I would get if I came to Nashville. I would hear those stories on Broadway, but it's not like that.
No.
It's not like that. Now, what I was really excited about, which I still need to visit before I leave, because it was just opening as I left. I think it opened 2 days after we'd flown back home. And it's Ashley McBride's bar, Redemption Bar.
Oh, yeah.
She's got. And I know she's one of my favourites, one of my favourite writers. And she said, I think it's the only space where they can go and play original music on Broadway in the evenings. So I really need to go and check that out. And I think that's amazing that that's happened,
Well, I mean,
refreshing.
it needs to happen more often because there's so much talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's so much music that, I mean, I know songwriters that are like, they're kicking out gobs of songs that are good freaking songs. And it's like, they don't have time even to go cut the damn song
No.
because they're pulling a 4-hour shift
That's
at
right.
Broadway
Yeah. Yeah.
and doing a show,
Yeah.
and they're not making enough. So when they get done with that 4-hour shift, they got 15 minutes to get to the next bar
Yeah.
and do another 4-hour shift.
See, there's so many people that don't understand that about Broadway.
Yeah.
And that, like I say, when I came first time, and I'm thinking, God, these are incredible musicians. I'd love to go to Broadway. I'd wish there was a day that comes where you can go on Broadway, and it was like the old days where you, like you were saying, you could just literally go and see these phenomenal artists play songs that they've written.
Yeah.
You know?
I've actually been in a bar, and this was when I first started my podcast. And I went down there to see a buddy of mine, Chris Turner. And it was Redneck Riviera. And I went in and we were hanging out. And then Chris went on stage. And it floored me because a guy in the audience walked up to the tip bucket and throwed $100 bill in there and told Chris, I only want to hear your original stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
I cheered my butt off
Oh, I bet you did. Yeah. Yeah.
because that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear all these cover songs. Give me something you wrote.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think for me, I perform cover songs because sometimes you got to fill out a set as well.
Yeah.
And you have enough people connect with music for different reasons, and nothing against performing cover songs. Because I think as well, it's a good way to kind of show who your favorite artists are through there, and maybe a bit more of your style through there.
Yeah.
But I think, at the end of the day, as entertainers, you want to entertain the audience.
Yeah.
But I just wish there was more of a mix. I wish they wanted more of a mix sometimes.
Yeah.
Of if you want to come and hear Ashley McBride and Jodie Messina, and I'll do all that for you. But I really want you to listen just the same when I'm playing my own stuff.
Yeah, but see, I'm one of those weird guys. I would want to have all three of y'all on stage and you take turns.
Yeah, yeah. But is that going to happen in this world? I don't know.
You never know.
know. We
That's
can
the
dream.
beauty of it.
We can dream. Yeah, yeah.
Dream.
I don't think anyone would have predicted that, way back then, that Nashville or Broadway in Nashville is going to look like it does today. So maybe it'll change,
I hope so.
We're putting it
because
out there, so.
I like the landscape of Nashville back when I was growing up.
Yeah.
What it's turned into now, I'm not a fan.
I agree.
And they've even gotten now where they're blocking off the whole part of Lower Broadway.
Yeah, they did that the other day, actually, when we were there, yeah. Yeah.
And I was just like, are you tired of drunks walking into cars?
Yeah. Because we thought that, we were like, what's going on? It must be a big, there was a big game, and I think there was a couple of shows on it. Maroon 5 played as well, I think.
Yeah.
There, and yeah, it was all blocked off, and I was like, But I think how many people come to Nashville for the music?
Hey, I don't know, because
They come for the party.
there's a lot of damn, what I call the woohoo girls riding around on the little trams and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's bridesmaids and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
The plastic cowgirls, as I call them.
yeah, it's
But
concrete
great.
cowgirls. That's it.
It makes the bars money, and that's it. And each to their own. But yeah, I think it should always be about the writers, and that's why I was so grateful to have played the Bluebird last night,
Yeah.
because that room is magic.
Oh, I was excited because I seen it,
Yeah,
and I was just like,
yeah.
I love that for you, because
thank you.
not a lot of people
Oh.
actually get to do that.
I know. And that's why towards the end I was like, ooh, like it was so emotional, because I just thought, two things I wanted to do. One was to attend the Opry as an artist, and the second was to play the Bluebird. And I did both 2 days apart. Like,
That's awesome.
it was, and I'm thinking, what on earth is my life at the moment? You know, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Did you want to, lean over and go, "Excuse me, honey, pinch me"?
Yeah, honestly, I've just been on such a floating cloud all week. Because
Yeah.
I've been like, this is just everything and more. You know, I didn't win an award at the Josies. I was nominated for 3. I didn't win, but I did win. And that's going to sound really cheesy, but I did because I was there. I walked into the Opry and I was like, I'm here not seeing a show. I'm here because I'm part of this show tonight.
Yeah.
And it was, and then I'm like, and then tomorrow I played that little place that no one's heard of called the Bluebird. What is going on? What is going on? And I did it.
It happens.
And I did it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again.
Well, that's one thing I love, because I met you at CMA. We were down there, and a mutual friend introduced us, and I've been keeping up a little bit with everything that you've been doing and
Thank you.
looking
I
in on
appreciate that.
things.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm really proud of you because you're doing so well.
Thank you.
And it's, it's those little things, it
cry.
just,
I've cried too much already this week. Don't set me off again. This is an emotional time. It's really windy in here. We've got something.
yeah,
in
that's
my
it.
eyes.
That's it. Something in your eye.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
B, I'm glad I met you, and I'm glad I got you on the show, because
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to see where you actually take all this.
Thank you.
It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
And then when I have my moments, I'll grab a couch and you can come over and write down.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny when I do that, because you'll always get a patient that's like, what are you writing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can see it at any point. You can have it. It's fine, I do miss those days.
Yeah.
I do miss those days, but I'm kind of the unpaid therapist for everyone who knows me anyway now. So.
Yeah. Well, see, I had a friend a long time ago. They always like to talk to me because I'm laid back. I love to talk.
Yeah.
And I had a tablet, and she was like, "What are you, my therapist?" And I just like, how's that make you feel?
Yeah.
And, and she got mad at me.
Yeah.
So I turned the tablet around and held it up. And what I'd been doing is I'd been playing cat on. I was like, hey,
She's like, you even listening to me right now?
I wasn't even listening half the daggum time, but it was fun. And we had fun.
Yeah.
B, thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. And I can't wait for y'all to get moved over. You come back anytime.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it as fast as I can.
Awesome. I
As soon
love
as they
it.
give me that visa, I'm here.
Tell everybody where they can find you, hon.
So if you go to my website, so it's bmusicofficial.com.
Okay.
B-E-E like a bumblebee, bmusicofficial.com, and all the links to my socials are on there. So you'll find
Sweet.
that. If you use Linktree, it's bmusicofficial on Linktree, and again, everything's there. So
I keep forgetting to mention my link tree.
yeah, it's
Because-
great. I'm quite new to Linktree, but it's so easy.
I totally forgot that I set it up. So
Yeah. Oh, but it's so much easier to go scan this and it's all in one place.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
and it's nuts. But keep in touch.
I
Let me know
will.
what's going on.
I will.
And next time, I promise I'll try to find some silly string.
Okay.
That's an inside joke, people. All right, we're going to get out of here. B, thank you again.
Anytime.
And remember, everybody, please like, share, follow, subscribe. It helps us all. And remember, when you're looking up people and they have a YouTube or they have, something that's got a subscription or something like that, take the little pointer and go down there and hit the little subscribe button, because it's a numbers game, people. And all these numbers, we get them numbers up. People want you in their cities. They want to know who you are. It helps us all. All right. You got merch?
Yes. I'm actually bringing out a new line of merch. You'll find it on my website.
Sweet.
Yes. Thank you.
Go to her website, check out her merch. it's cold outside, y'all go to my merch, go to my website, go up to the merch tab, click on it, and I will guarantee my hoodies are going to be the best ones, and they're cheaper than just about anybody else. Yeah. So y'all go check that out and help support the show. We're out of here. B, wave, tell everybody bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Mean it. Bye.